Right, here we go. Welcome everybody, Krydax here. It is Thursday evening and we are going to be streaming some Autonauts. We started this on Tuesday. And it's a beautiful little game about programming robots to do beautiful automationary things for you. So let's see where we left off. I actually think I might need to turn this down a smidge again. It's a bit loud. Or maybe that's just my headphone settings. Maybe it's still a tad loud. We're gonna bump that down to 11, bump this down to 72. So, let's see, where did we leave off? In our last episode, we got our bots here, chopping trees and planting new trees. We got a log collector, a guy that turns logs into planks, a guy that carries the planks over here, a guy that turns the planks into poles, and a guy that carries the poles over here. And then we've got a dude that mines stone, who is currently lacking a pickaxe, so let's give him what he needs. And then we have a dude who collects stone and a dude who collects sticks. And then we have a dude who makes axes and a dude who makes spades. And I think that's about it right now. So, I'm trying to think of what we want to do next. Probably work towards bots tier 2, because tier 2 bots are, as the title of this stream implies, harder, better, faster, stronger. So to get that, we need to get robotics technology, which means I need technology. So for technology, we need to build all these things. So we'll focus on this first, and then we'll have to work on some food, because you need to feed your colonists to make them happy. Okay, so I need 4 planks. Check. And then we need 4 poles. And then we need 4 more planks and poles. And a few gears. And that should do it. Oops, I just gave to the wrong thing. That needs 8 poles anyway. Two more. And then 2 stones. Because basically research is just hitting 2 stones together, as everybody knows. I mean, I assume that's how fire was invented, right? Just smack 2 rocks together and hope for the best. I'm actually curious, I mean, it's kind of a silly question, how fire was invented. Obviously it wasn't invented, but who was the first person to actually make fire? You know, what did they think about that? Was it just like, ooh, like freak out and run away, or who knows what happened? Alright, research ready. I'm ready to begin my exciting journey of scientific discovery. All available researches are here. Click on an entry to see what you need. And I can research all of the level 1 stuff. So we'll start working on that. So you can get some farming tools, robotics technology, cooking technology, shelter technology, storage, and tools. Tools, there's the mallet I was talking about in the last episode that lets you get, you can just hit trees to get sticks and acorns. And I need gears, but the problem is I need another workbench for that, so we're definitely short on logs. I'm gonna do some tree chopping myself. I need to cut these trees down eventually anyway, so. What I really need is 2, I think I need 2 digging bots, because the digging bots are just slow as heck. And they do not get things done quickly. Okay, so I need 2 logs for this, and then 2 sticks. And you can see in the background here, my stone miner has run out of, oh no, he's getting charged. Okay, cool. Alright, crude workbench. We want to make some gears. I'll move this up by the planks just for a minute. I need 4 gears. So we'll make those by hand. And you can see these take 2 spaces. In the bottom right here, when I mouse over gear, you can see it takes 2 hand slots. So you can only carry 2 at once. That finishes out the seed dispenser, and we're still missing something on this one. Oh, I'm missing a pole. Here's a pod of colonist seeds. It's not weird at all that they grow from seeds. Definitely not weird. So then what you do is you get the gumball. It kind of looks like a gumball machine. You put that colonist seed in the colonist incubator, and then you need to go get some food. So to do that, I will get a stick, and then I will hit some berry bushes, because that is the easiest way to get food at this point. I think I need 5, if I'm remembering correctly. We'll see. I may or may not be remembering that correctly. Oh, get out of here! Birds will eat your stuff. They're horrible. I forgot about that. Is he really gonna eat it? He is. I'm gonna chase him away. Wow. Well, don't leave your berries on the ground, folks. That's just straight wisdom. Okay, seeds. And there we go. And so then we get a cute little baby colonist. Woohoo! You brought new life to this world. Colonists give you love if you give them food. So level 1 is food. Colonization starts down there and ends all the way up there. So essentially at each subsequent level we need to provide more things to the colonists and a higher tier of each thing. So here at tier 1 we just need to give them food and they'll give love. But then tier 2 you have to put them in a house and keep that house repaired and then give them a better form of food. And then after that, where did I leave the stick? Is it this one? And then after you do that, then you have to give them clothing, I think, is the third thing. And then I can't even remember what comes after clothing. I think toys or something. It's been a while. So that will be the journey of essentially technology. So if I give him a berry, you can see his little food meter goes to the right and is slowly decreasing, and then his WOV meter on the right side is filling up, and as soon as he finishes his little snack there, he'll poop out a little WOV. So that WOV can then be thrown into the research station to actually research technologies. So it's a really creative system for research. I love it. I love it, you could say. So I'll give you 2 more berries, and then here we can select what we want to research next. I don't know why that has a 1 heart on it. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm probably gonna start with bot upgrades, just because the tier 2 of bots are so important. I don't think I need a mallet. And farming tools maybe should help. I don't know. But then I need to do that. Yeah, we'll just do this first. So now I'm gonna make a couple more bots just to get a little bit of farming automated. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy because I do want to switch over to tier 2 bots as soon as I can. Where are the acorns? Well, they're all over here. Grab a few of these. We'll just leave a little stack next to our bot maker over here. Also, this stick is no longer needed, so I'll just make another pickaxe, I guess. See, if you use a partially used stick, then the pick has full durability, so you kind of didn't waste the stick, I guess. 3 planks, 1, 2, 3, and a pole. Okie dokie. What is this bot gonna do? Well, let's see. First I'm gonna charge him. And then he is going to pick up a shovel. And do I want to do mushrooms or berries? That's the question. Mushrooms or berries? Probably... I did berries last time. I'm gonna do mushrooms. Maybe that's a bad idea. I think they did buff mushrooms, though, to be a little bit better. So anyway, he's gonna come over here, and he's gonna dig up the turf. I gotta think about where I want to do this. I never leave enough space, so I probably should go, like, down here or something, to be honest. So for now, we'll have this area. Let me... Oh, gosh. I'm still recording. Stop recording. What's the hotkey for the planning areas? I'm gonna look it up. Controls... Where is it? Planning mode. T. There it is. So we want a new area right here. This is gonna be Mush Heaven for all the mushrooms. Okay, so then we need to delete all these wacky instructions I did. Delete. And then you'll just repeat that until your hands are empty. You'll find a spade until your hands are full. You'll do that forever. You'll be called Turf Dig 1. And then I probably need to retarget the area here. And hit go. Okay, so he will just focus on digging up all the turf. And then I might need a second bot to do that, but he'll get that done eventually. And then I'll just remove the turf myself. What are you doing? I just removed that, you idiot. Ugh. Wow. Well, that's actually somewhat convenient because you do need holes to plant mushrooms in, so. But that's not at all what he was supposed to do. That's interesting that if you get there before a bot does, he'll still dig on it because he can and end up doing the wrong thing. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Okay, so we've got some starter mushrooms here. And then I'll have a second bot that is meant to dig. Also, I feel like I should chop down all these trees because of this dumb bird. How do I get rid of you? Go away. I don't know if I can get rid of them. It's quite annoying because they're gonna eat my food. Maybe they don't eat mushrooms. Anyway, so a new bot. Make another one here. And 3 planks. So you can see as soon as I picked up that plank, this guy started to make more. Because then the plank storage was no longer full. Alright, so this bot will do some digging of holes. So he'll come over here, he'll grab a spade, do that till his hands are full. And then he will not do that. Need to move this turf out of the way. He will find nearest soil in this area and dig a hole. And he'll do that until his hands are empty. He'll do that forever. Hole, dig, 1. So he will just dig holes for the rest of his life. I'll just put this turf in a pile. And now we need a mushroom planter. So one more bot. Let's grab that log. Tree seed. 3 planks and a pole. 3 seasons and a movie. Alright. Mr. Bot 18. Let's get your attention. You are going to grab mushrooms. And then you're going to plant them. But you're actually going to find... Hold on, I need to explore this area real quick. So you're going to find mushrooms in a slightly larger area because they'll spray out a little bit. And you'll pick those up until your hands are full, and then you'll plant them until your hands are empty. And you'll just do that forever. So mush, plant, 1. So he'll just work on planting mushrooms. Of course, guys are getting uncharged. Got all sorts of problems, but that's fine. We're making some progress. Although, he needs some mushrooms to actually pick up and plant. Hopefully that works. Yeah, there you go. So he'll pick up 3 of them and then plant them all. And so this way we should get a bit more WUV. And now let me get this research thing going. We need to put a tree seed in there. Acorn for brains. And then we'll throw in the WUV. And there we go, we're 3% of the way there. So generally I have a lot more than 1 baby. I'm just trying to rush this first upgrade so that we can get better bots. Because that's a very important part of this. I probably will need at least 1 more bot, so I'll make 1 more to do the digging of the mushrooms. Alright, you, sir, be charged. And I will charge you to grab a spade until your hands are full, and you will... left click? No. Oh, it's not done growing yet. Well, is this one done growing? Yeah. I'll train him on this mushroom over here. And then we'll just switch the area to Mush Heaven. You'll do that until your hands are empty. Mush Gad. And then that should give us a decent supply of mushrooms. Just have to keep charging this guy. He's wearing himself out quickly. Digging all this turf up. And this is actually pretty handy. We were going to need some turf anyway, because I'm going to want to turf over all this area. So we will use it. He should be planting, though. What's he doing? Oh, right. So I have it... Here's what we'll do. We'll change this so that it exits on fail. That way, if he's picked up all the mushrooms he can find, he'll still go plant them. There we go. Okay, and he's waiting until the first mushroom finishes growing. There he comes, and he'll start digging it up. So this little operation should get me infinite mushrooms. Assuming I keep them supplied with spades and power, we should be good to go. And then I can grab some of those and feed them to our little baby. His name is Churro. Wow, what a name. That's great. Okay, little Churro. It's time for you to give us some love. And then, yeah, there we go. Stuff is happening. Okay, I'm gonna work on making a few more of the colonist babies. Put that right there. So we do need some more mushrooms here. It takes a little bit to get these operations started because you need to plant a bunch in the empty holes, but once you've got all the places full that you're trying to plant in, it goes pretty fast. I'm gonna take just one mushroom as a tax from that. And I probably should dig up all these berry bushes. They're gonna get in the way. And we'll get some berries, I think, for our trouble. Alright. Digging is slow, I will say. This is why you want to have bots do it. The rain pours in. Yeah, there's so many things I want to automate, but I want to get to those tier 2 bots as soon as I can, because tier 1 bots are just so bad. And the more tier 1 bots that I build, the more tier 1 bots I have to upgrade later. Alright. Here we go. Colonist number 2 is a go. We'll put him over here. And I'll just plant this mushroom myself, I guess. Alright, what's the problem? I guess we're just waiting for all the mushrooms to grow. It's a good problem to have. Alright, we'll collect some WUV. Actually, we'll have a bot do that. I don't want to do that 100 times. This is why we program bots. Okay, grab a tree seed, a pull, and 3 blocks. Alright. Charge them up. And record. Your job is to pick up the WUV until your hands are full, exit on fail in case you can't find any more, and you move to the research station, and then you add to the research station until your hands are empty. And that's all you do. And you will be called RSRCH1, because you research. And there we go. So he'll do our researching for us, while I dig up some more berry bushes. And I really do need a charger for this area. I'm secretly hoping I can avoid needing that, but maybe I can't. Oh no, we seem to have gotten a decent amount of mushrooms so far. Dig up this berry bush. Oh, a bird ate those berries that I left there. They've eaten all my berries, you little jerks. Okay, well I gotta not let the berries sit for very long. I guess that's a good thing about mushrooms then, is the birds are not interested in loose mushrooms. So, you don't have to worry about those getting eaten. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a charging bot over here. This is just too much. Too often do I have to go over there. One of the things I do in Factorio all the time that bothers myself is I don't automate things, and then I just do them by hand. Like, if you guys have been watching my Pyanodons playthrough, I literally just put the blue inserters on my hotbar, and I'm like 112 hours into the game. Now, to be fair, the blue inserters I've only been using after, you know, the first 30 or 40 hours, because they need Duralumin or something, but still, it's kind of ridiculous that I've been doing that for that long. So we'll just load in the charging script that we already have, and then we'll move the charging areas to here. And, oops, I didn't mean to do that. And right about here, I think. Yeah. And then the move command, we're going to have them stand in this corner right here. And you'll be charge B1, because I think we already have section A. So he'll worry about charging the bots. We do need some more planting. Our planting bot is slow as heck, so we'll plant a few, help him out. And then I'll do some feeding. Oh, right, I can only hold 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at all these mushrooms. So many mushrooms. Bing, bing, bing. Alright, so they're somewhat full, and they'll keep distributing love, or love, I mean, to this researcher bot. And we will have our tier 2 bots in no time. Nice. Alright, let me collect this turf. So much of it. I should just build a chest, to be honest, rather than sticking this on the ground. I'm gonna do that. I need some more storage anyway, so we'll just get a bunch of crates going here. Oops, I didn't put the 4th one on. So what's really annoying, but interesting about this game is that you can't grab an item from a storage in the same, like, I don't know, 1/10 of a second or so that a bot is grabbing or removing an item. So clicking 4 times doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get 4 planks, which can be pretty frustrating. But that's one of the nice things about the upgraded storage, is that you don't have that issue. And so what I've seen some people do is they actually set up their own storage, where if they personally want to take items, they'll have a separate plank storage. I find that to be a little much, but you can do it that way. And then you end up not having to worry about fighting with bots to get your items. But what's going on with the planting bot? I think our planting bot is malfunctioned. Mush plant. Oh, I just didn't set this to be the correct area whatsoever. That's the problem. There we go. Alright, well they already ate up all of that food just to make 31 research. So we'll have to keep the mushrooms flowing. Oh, they're out of spades. Because my spade robot is out of battery and is not in the charging area. It's okay, soon we will have bots that can see farther, and that will be helpful. For now, I am just going to put all this in the chests. Gotta use that 5th backpack slot, you know, be as efficient as possible. This is a lot of turf. $46. Probably gonna have at least 50 here. Oh yeah. Just one more. Alright. There we go, and then we'll move this over here, collect all this turf. Okay. Well, that's almost 100 turf right there. You know what's interesting is this is kind of telling me some approximation to how often you get 2 turf. Because this is exactly 70 squares that we're digging up. And I would expect if I got half the time I got double turf, then I would expect to have 105 when I'm done here. So we'll see what this works out to. But we need to grab some of these mushrooms now. And I should have a bot do the feeding automated, to be honest. Let's do that. And this will be the last bot we make for tier 1. Three planks, pole, and acorn for brains. Ta-da! And you will be programmed to run over here, pick up some mushrooms. Which means he'll get in fights with the other guy trying to collect mushrooms, which is a problem, and I will have to address that, but for now it should be fine. So you'll look in that area for loose mushrooms until your hands are full, and then you'll go feed that to baby Ubeshi. Oops, right click. Find nearest colonist, move to colonist, add to colonist. Until hands empty. And you will be feeder 1. Your job is to pass the butter. Oh my god. Alright, well this is going swimmingly. We've got agriculture in full swing. Look at all these little mushroom plots. Yeah, the real slowdown is the digger that's digging holes. These bots just die so easily. Alright, but hey, we got 44 WUV already. We're almost halfway there. What should I be doing? Probably just cutting down these trees. Haha. Wow, look at how many birds. Did you guys see that? That's like 5 birds. 5 birds in one tree. You know, you've heard of 2 birds with 1 stone, but how about 5 birds? Go away. I don't want you here. See, I actually want this apple, but you guys are probably going to eat it. So I'm going to put it over here where you can't get to it, in case I want to grow some apple trees later. Cut this one down too. This is a pretty big forest, but what else do I have to do? I guess I could make a bot do it. My digger bot is done. I should also make a bot team for mushroom plantation. So we've got hole digger 1, mush gather, mush plant. These are all part of the mushroom plantation crew. These 2 charging guys are in the charging team. And then I need to make a new team. Charge A. Where did that go? That goes inside of charging team. Okay. The feeder bot is overwhelmed a little bit, I think, so I need to help him out. Now, historically, I've done 10 colonists total, once I get to the next tiers, because you actually do end up running out of, I don't know, like, they just don't make WUV very fast, and you need, like, hundreds of thousands of love. And they do start making it in bigger increments, so they'll make like sets of 100 or sets of 1,000, but then they make each of those slower. So over time, you essentially get less... Okay, we got baby streusel now. I feel like that's a food. Isn't that a kind of food? No, that's strudel. Sorry, streusel. I don't know what streusel is. Okay. I definitely miscounted on the turf, too. We only have 88, so I guess you don't get double very often. I feel like we should have more than 88. We dug up 70, and I put like a couple in other squares, maybe, but not many. So, okay. Well, we can just move this storage over here until we need it. I do love being able to move storage. That's very nice. And I feel like you, Turf Digger, you're like my... I don't know, he's like my manual labor bot. So he's now going to dig up the berry bushes sitting around randomly. That'll clear up some of the base. So he will take that part out, and then he'll find bushes. And he'll do that until his hands are empty. Put that back in here, change the area, which I need to explore this corner here. So we can get all those berry bushes, and go for it. We'll feed our little dudes a little bit more food, and we're getting close to 100. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely our hole digger that is the slowdown here. But that's okay, I think we've got enough to keep our chillins fed. Alright, we're at 82. We're almost there. Didn't I already click on that? Maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna dig up some flowers now. I think you need a scythe to actually get the flowers as a result. But that's fine. I can get flowers later. You really only need them for bees and honey. And you don't need a ton of them. Alright. What is... Oh, he's my charging bot. I guess I'll leave the berries over here just in case I want to start a berry farm at some point. But we're almost there with the love. So maybe I'll bring the turf back and we'll do some turf planting. Before plant the turf. Alrighty, one more, I guess. Also, I don't remember building a crude fence right there. Did I do that? Hey, we got it. All of the unlocks. So now we can also get upgrades for our bots, which are very handy. We'll talk more about those in a little bit. And then we got bot drive, bot bod, bot head, and you end up needing to put those three pieces together to actually... Oh, I accidentally moved that with the crate. That's what happened. Anyway, you have to put those pieces together to make a bot of the higher tier. So we'll have to do that. And now we can make crude data storage, which is how you can actually copy and paste bot memory. You kind of download it onto the floppy disk, and then you run with the floppy disk over to another bot and upload the floppy disk into the bot. But again, I find that to be quite tedious, and not in the fun way. So at this point, we don't need the bot assembly unit for anything except for putting the pieces together. So what we actually need are these bot assembly, or basic bot workbenches. So I'm gonna make 3 to start out with. I will need more, but 3 is a good number to start. 1 for each type of thing. Okay, we need a lot of logs for this. 4 each. And then basically another 4 logs, because 8 planks is 4 logs. Alright. 3 and 4. Then we need some planks. And then once I get tier 2 bots going on stuff, I will expand my storage to be more than 1 pallet. I'll make them 3 pallets tall each. Wow, that was exactly enough planks. Alright, basic bot workbenches, here we come. And just 2 more poles. Alright, there we go. And I'll put those here for now. I'll probably have to move them, but that's actually not good because you can't walk in between. I probably want to maneuver them like that, yeah. So that way things can walk diagonally. Okay, so normally you would just have these first 3, but we've unlocked the other variants. So what variant do we want to do? There's the one that's like Rosie the robot. There's a little dinosaur dude. There's this one, which I don't know what that's from. And then there's this one, which also I don't know what that's from. But actually, I used the dinosaur ones last time. They're pretty cute. They're like little dino dogs. Let's use this one, I guess, just for fun. Okay, so let's look at the total cost of a tier 2 bot. I guess it's mark 1, because the other ones are mark 0. So we need a plank and a tree seed for the head. We need 2 planks and a pole, and then a log, a plank, and a pole. So not too bad, all put together. So it's a total of 4 planks, which is 2 logs, a log, so that's 3 logs, and 2 poles. So it's only 3.5 logs and a tree seed. Not too bad. We just have to make all the pieces separately. So I'll make a few myself to start out with. So 1 log, 4 planks. A pole, or is it 2 poles? There's 2 poles. And an acorn. And we will definitely automate this process, so we don't have to do it manually. Yeah, honestly, it's not that much more expensive than a basic bot. You know, a basic bot is a log, 3 planks, and a 1 pole. So it's just 1 more plank and 1 more pole, and the bots that we get are far superior. So now I combine the head, the body, and the drive all together to make a Mark 1 bot. Ta-da! Ooh, they're small. I don't know if I like how small they are. That actually might... That could be a bad thing, because they'll be harder to click on. How much do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Nah, let's go for it. Okay, so first of all, you can see the 16 kilobytes free. The basic bots have what, 12 kilobytes? So we have an extra 4 kilobytes of memory, and that's without any upgrades. They have a backpack, so if we look at the trade, they can hold an item in their backpack slot. They have 4 hand slots, which is equivalent to what we have. And then there's 2 upgrade slots. So, oh, is he R2-D2? I wonder if he's R2-D2. Now that I look at it from this angle, that actually looks a lot like R2-D2. That's funny. I wonder if that's what he's supposed to be. I bet it is. And then they also move faster, and they work more quickly, and their search range, for whenever you need to search for something, is bigger. So if you look at this area and we maximize it, it gets 17 by 17. And I think the other guys max out at 13 by 13. So, the first thing we want to do is program bots to make bots, because we're going to need a lot of them. So we will select you. We'll clear this out. And this one will be a bot making the bot heads. So he'll grab a plank. Oh, I need to put down this acorn. He'll grab a plank. He'll put it there. Actually, I can make this better, because he has a backpack, right? So we need to actually remember that he has a backpack. He'll grab a plank, store it, run over to the acorn storage, which I will actually get going here in a second. And then he will grab from the acorn storage, and then he'll run back over here, drop the tree seed, retrieve from the backpack, drop the plank. And he doesn't need to move that second time. And then he will do that on repeat until his building is full, and he'll do that forever. And he will be bot maker. I'll just say bot head 1. Okay, and I'm gonna remove that plank because it's just gonna confuse things. Oh, it happened. Our chargers ran out of charge together. So everything over here is dead. That's funny. With these Mark II bots, it won't happen very often because they move a lot faster and charge a lot faster, so there's an even shorter window where they could both be dead at the same time, and on top of that, they die less frequently. So, altogether, that should mean good things. Okay, so we've got our bot head maker. Now we need to make 1, 2, 3, another bot for making bot bods. So we'll grab another log. All right. So now you can see our little dudes going around and trying to make a new bot. Now the problem is we don't have acorns stored up. I will get that fixed, but for now I'll just put 4 in here. Make him happy. And then this bot is gonna make the bods. So he needs to grab a pole, store it, grab 2 planks. I just removed the move command because he doesn't need to move again. Move over here, and then he'll add, retrieve, add. That should do it, and he'll repeat that until this is full forever. Bod 1. And then I'll need to make another drive. Now for this last one, because he has to get 3 different things, I'm thinking I may need a memory upgrade so that he can store more commands in his head. Because the way it is right now, they can't actually store all that much in their head at once. but we'll see if we can get him there or not. So he needs to grab a log, a plank, and a pole. Okay, so a log, carry it over. Yeah, I mean, as far as I can tell, grabbing each thing is a total of 4 commands. A log, a plank, and if we store it and retrieve it, that ends up being 2 commands anyway. So I don't think it's any better. In fact, it might be worse. Let's see. Because we do save a move command there. He ends up with 3 kilobytes free. So actually, I think we're okay. So we'll do that until the building's full. We'll do that forever. Bot. Drive 1. And now I should just be able to grab all 3 of these pieces and make a new bot. And there we have it. So this will be bot symbol 1, and his job is just going to be to grab the other pieces and put them together. So he'll go here, grab this, and this. I did not anticipate that requiring this many actions, but he has to find each one. Huh. And 1 kilobyte free is not enough to keep going. We'll just say repeat 3 times. And each time I hit play, he'll make 3 bots. Because I don't want infinity right now anyway, and I don't know if I can make... There's a bot storage building where you can actually like throw bots into a building, but I don't think I have that yet. So the next thing I want to do is make a couple more bot workbenches so that I can have upgrades. I'll probably need 3 eventually, but for now I'll just build I'll build 2. And we'll move them so that we can be more efficient with our walking. Okay, so that one we'll put there as well. And we can make different upgrades here. So I'll probably want to make a few brain upgrades just to have lying around for when I need a bot with more memory. So I'll just make 2 of those real quick. And I'll need some more acorns. I really need to get the acorn collector, putting the acorns into there. It's okay. All in due time. Okay, so we actually want 4 of these to make some brain upgrades. So I think that one adds another 4 kilobytes, so that brings the total up to 20. 20 different lines of code. The sensor upgrade is a big deal. It increases their search range and search speed, which means there's a smaller delay before they actually find the thing that they're looking for, which ends up being a pretty big deal, especially for charging robots. And really, any robot that finds things, it adds up to a sizable delay, because it's always like a quarter of a second or a half second or something. And so it adds up to a decent delay, and having these sensor upgrades are a pretty big deal. And then the other big deal upgrade usually is the speed upgrade, because then they move faster and they have a smaller delay on a move command. So when you combine those 2 things, they go a lot faster. The power upgrade is nice because they can hold more, but generally it's actually more efficient to have the speed upgrade than the hand upgrade in terms of their overall, like, how fast will they get stuff done. The only exception is when the power upgrade allows it to carry an entire more object. Like if they could carry 1 log without it and 2 logs with it, then obviously you're basically doubling the efficiency, or doubling the amount it can carry every trip. And then there's the energy upgrade. I've never used it. It makes them last longer between recharges, but these bots last a decent amount of time already, and honestly, I just don't really know when you'd need that. And then this one is another good one sometimes, a backpack upgrade for the bot. So then they can put more in their backpack. And sometimes that's exactly what you need because, again, you know, if they have enough backpack space, maybe they can put a whole log in their backpack, and then they don't, and then they can store one and carry one, and that doubles their capacity. So anyway, what I'm going to do is one at a time we're going to upgrade our bots. And this is going to take some time. I don't know if I'll do all of them right now, but we'll do the charging bots. So I'm going to stop them. I guess I could select the team. Stop and to me. So then they're going to run over to me. And they probably won't spread out, will they? No. But I can tell them to spread out. Isn't that a command? Drop everything to me, new team. I swear that was a command. That when you select a bunch of bots, you could tell them to spread out. Maybe not. I thought it was, though. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I just made the bot hold the other bot. That's not exactly what I meant to do. Bot trade. Give me the bot, please. I thought I could tell them to spread out. Huh. Maybe not. I'm gonna look in the controls. Creative tools, planning mode. Maybe not. Oops, I just moved that. Did I? Or no, that's the same. Anyway. Yeah, I thought there was a way to make them spread out. Oh, that's what it is. If you click on a square with a bunch of bots, you can select from the side. That's what it was. Okay. So now we will take our special parts and you can control right click on them to upgrade. And so what's weird about this stuff is you actually can't make these Mark 0 parts. You can only make a basic bot altogether. But then when you upgrade a basic bot, you get the Mark 0 parts back. So then we end up just kind of getting rid of all those. And now he is a better bot. He will search faster, move faster, have a longer battery life, and expanded search range for his charging. And he has enough memory to add in a third section. So then we can really improve his charging capabilities. Because we'll start here in the forestry area, which I think that covers pretty much everything. We'll go one to the left. And then this area, we'll make sure we include the rock area. And then the third area will be down here in the whole industry area. Move that one left. So then we will save that. Bot database, upload, and I'll delete this old one so I don't get confused. And there we go. And now we'll upgrade this bot with all the new parts. And I will just upload the new script into his head, and there we go. He's off to the races. We'll get rid of these old parts. It starts to look like a really weird totem pole when you start stacking up these old bot parts. Oh, we've got a lot of charging issues over there. What I do want to do, as soon as these guys are done charging everything, is program my planter bot. So we're actually going to upgrade him next. Because he needs a little bit more memory for this, I think. Okay, come over here, drop everything. I'm going to upgrade you. Extreme bot makeover. And we're missing one of the pieces. Is it the tree seed? Yeah, I'm out of tree seeds again. So tedious. Okay. Soon we will not have to do this anymore. It's literally what we're doing with this bot. Wait, it's a drive that I need though. Oh, we're out of logs. That's the problem. Well, we'll fix that soon too. But for now, I'll just manually pick these up. Because right now the bot that's picking up the logs is only searching... Oh right, our planter bot isn't running. We need to get him running very soon. Because nothing's being planted right now. Okay, so fix you. Thank goodness. We'll erase everything you knew and reprogram you. So you're going to pick up an acorn. And you'll do that as often as you can. This time in a 15 by 15 area centered on forestry. So you'll see all the acorns. You will exit on fail if you can't find any more. Then you will plant as many as you can until hand's empty, but you'll also exit on fail on that one. And the reason we do that is because then he will go and store whatever he's got left until his hands are empty, but only if this is not full. I guess we should exit on fail there too. Yeah. And I think that what that will do is he'll plant everything, but then he'll start storing extras in here, which ends up being pretty important. I think I did all that right. We'll see if we have any errors pop up, but that should work. And so I'm actually going to help him out a little bit, because we've stalled out our forestry for so long. So I'll plant a few. I also haven't dug any new holes here, which strikes me as kind of ridiculous at this point. I should really dig a bunch of new holes for trees. Alright, I'm even gonna grab some of the acorns from over here, I think. And everything's dead for our mushroom farm. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. So many things to do, so little time. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for some of those trees to grow. That's fine, I guess. I have 2 more acorns here, though. So I'll go charge all these guys up, and then I need to get the next research started. You probably want it to be... Well, we'll start with tools. I need a rock for that. And then our research guy will start researching. Charge our charging bot back up, so that stuff is running again. Ooh, found another acorn. But yeah, I think I will program a new bot here to grab a shovel as soon as we have another one. And his job is going to be to actually dig some new tree spots. We are going to restrict it a little bit to 5 by 5 in this corner. Do that till hands empty. Temp. A. I guess temp 2. I already have a temp worker. But his job is just to get one task done once. So we'll see how that goes. And then, okay, what else am I doing? Too many things. My goal is to keep upgrading bots. Mainly, because that's just a pain in the butt to do later. Let's see. Oh, we got our tool research done. Crude hand net, fishing stick, wooden mallet, and a crude blade. So the mallet we will need at some point because you run into this weird issue where if you don't need any wood, nobody's chopping trees down, but then you do need acorns and sticks. And so you do need one guy on a mallet somewhere at some point so that you never run out of acorns and sticks. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I am going to dig up this stump because it's right next to my tool area. I probably could have a bot do that, but it's bothering me. And so then, yeah, you can see my temp guy is digging new holes in this section. And I do also want this corner right here to be trees. Because that's part of his little 5x5 section. Alright, and then I'll plant the grass right there, because it needs it. I will want to plant grass in all this area at some point. But we should, after this kind of gets going again, we should see acorns start to pile up. So now I need the log collector, actually. Where is he? I need to upgrade him. Because we actually can give him a bigger search range once we upgrade him. So now he can search. Ding ding. And he'll never miss any of the logs. So he'll just keep doing his thing. Alright, so for my next research, we want to do... I guess it doesn't really matter. I need to do all of these, so I'll just start with the bucket, which allows me to collect sand. And that's used for all kinds of stuff. So you kind of have to prime the pump with like one item, and then the research station can start running, basically. And you can do multiple research stations, which I will at some point go to 2. I don't really need 2 yet, but... Okay, so now we get into the fun piece where I can have a bot go upgrade all the other bots. Maybe. Will I do that? Yeah, we'll do that. It's fun. So we'll have this guy come over here. He'll be called the bot upgrader. And I do want to give him an upgrade here, so he can see a bigger range. So he's going to give everybody the faster speed first, I think. So he'll pick up the bot drive variant. And then he will go install it on another bot, which I need a bot who's not moving to do that on. Maybe this one. Why didn't that work? Oh, maybe I need him to stop. Yeah, there we go. So find nearest bot, move to bot, add to bot. So he will run around and install the upgrades on all of these bots, which is exactly what I want. The charger's already upgraded, so I can avoid them. So we'll do that until hands full, on fail until hands empty, and that should mean that he'll pick up one of the upgrades. And then he'll run and find a dude. Yep, that's missing an upgrade, and upgrade him. So that is the real key to upgrading, especially once you get to the next tier. At that point, you already have like hundreds of bots. And you don't want to manually go around upgrading those. So now his job will just be to keep upgrading all the bots. Which, I only have 30 bots, which, like, 7 of which are already the Mark 1 bots, so shouldn't take too long for him to get that done. And then we can focus ourselves on other things. Like, what other things? I mean, I need a bunch more storage chests, to be honest. So we're gonna do that first. Because I want to start putting tools in storage chests, is the main idea that I've got right now. Okay, so we'll have a storage chest for each type of tool. Get that out of here. The problem is these things start to accumulate all over the place because our bot is running around upgrading things. So that does get a little annoying. Okay, so these guys will need to be upgraded. So like Axe Crafter is in Tool Distry. Oh! 2,000 mushrooms collected. I think that's between all of my playthroughs. Clearly... Oh, where's my Spade Crafter? Here he is. Spade Craft. So you can come to me. And I will upgrade you myself. Did he already get the first upgrade? I can't tell. I think so. Alright. Hey, we get our personal crude backpack upgrade, so that's helpful. And we unlocked the next level of research. So you can see that we require 1,000 to actually unlock the Mark II bot. Which I think last time I rushed it, and that was not a great idea, because it's very expensive, and you have to unlock something else first, I think. I think you need panels, which are in construction technology, to make the Mark II bots. I can't remember. But it takes a while. Let's double check that he's upgraded. Yeah, he's upgraded with that one. Okay, so Spade Craft, you are gonna redo... We're gonna redo your whole world here. So now you can use your backpack. So you're gonna take a rock, store it, take a stick, run over here, put the stick in, put the stone in. You can remove that move command. Then you're gonna grab that spade and you're gonna put it in the chest. And you're gonna repeat that until that's full. And you're gonna repeat that forever. And he has literally just enough memory to do all that, which is perfect. Okay, I do want to make that upgrade. So we've got a little spare workbench here. 5 planks and 2 poles, that's easy enough. Oops. Alright, and we'll put that in our own little upgrades, and now we have 2 backpack slots. So that's super nice, and we can build barrels, which store liquids, and silos, which store, like, grains. Grains, and, what else goes in silos? I don't remember. A couple things. But hey, look, we can see our acorns are starting to build up. We've got 13. We've got all sorts of trees right here. And our log collector is moving quite a bit quicker than before. And that's even without upgrades. I still don't have upgrades. So I'll run around and grab a couple more bot drives real quick. There's quite a few around the base. And I'll just put them up here out of the way. I'm going to start running out of rocks. I should probably make a couple more pickaxes. Yeah, and I'll automate pickaxes here in a second. But 2 more pickaxes should give me enough stone for a while. So it's axe craft that I need to fix next. Oh, it looks like he's done upgrading in the area. So he will now search this area to get the rest of the bots. And then we want to call over Mr. Axe Crafter. Come over here, please. I have something for you. Upgrades! Yay! Okay, so then we will trash what you knew before. Let's start over. Stone, store, stick, run over here, place, switch, place. Take away that move command. Pick up the axe, store it. Do that until your storage is full, and repeat that forever. And this way we'll have, you know, 9 or 10 axes at a time. Because if you only have one at a time, you run into an issue where, like, what if 2 guys need an axe at the same time? And this way you never run into that issue. And it's not like, you know, axes are expensive. It's just 10 stones and 10 sticks, so it's not a big deal to have a few extra lying around. It does look like we have some wove stored up here. I need to start researching the next thing, which will be simple huts, so I need a log. Alright. Wow, what is that? Oh, I was like, how did that bot get upgraded like that? Well, it was the bot upgrader standing inside of a bot drive on the ground. But I think we might be all upgraded, or at least close. Nope, we got one more, it looks like. One more to upgrade, and then we'll be done with that type. And then this guy, I am going to make a pick craft 1. So that way we won't have to worry about pickaxes anymore. So I'll take a stone and a stick. Place, retrieve, place. Grab the pickaxe, put it in. We will do that until the chest is full, and we'll do that forever. And there we go. Now, I just broke all of my bots, and I just realized that. So, like, my chopper, he... oops. Oh, I need to wait till it's done. So, like, he's not gonna find the nearest axe in that area. He's going to grab the axe from storage. So that's gonna look slightly different. Same thing with Digger. He needs to find a spade from here. Planter, no, that should be fine. Stone Distry, same story. I'll have to wait for him to stop digging though. Hey, we got tool planning going. Huzzah, plumber's dungarees. Oh, that is so a Mario reference. You can choose either fruit or mushrooms. Well, I've kind of already chosen mushrooms, so... Oh, I have to store the mushrooms to get that unlocked, though. Oh, and we got our colonization already given to us. Aha, yes, this is actually good. It unlocks signs and a little scooter, which makes us walk faster. So the signs are things that you can select as a, what do you call it? Basically a location that the bots search around, but they can be moved. So what the most common use I know of for them is to actually have, where did that extra workbench go? To have the sign as a location for building new buildings, and then you can move the sign around, and then the bots will search around the sign for blueprints to build on. And so that's probably what we'll do sooner or later. I need crude wheels, which are made on this workbench. 2 planks each. But the scooter's nice, makes us walk faster. Okay, so let's see. So you can see what speed we walk at, kind of do a little test here, and then equip the scooter, and then you see we go quite a bit faster. So that's nice. What's left? So our bot upgrader, I think, has run, so drop everything, and now you are going to start upgrading the bot heads. So we'll put that command up here. I just realized I can copy this, and then we can search 2 areas, which should get pretty much all of our bots in one go. As long as we have exit on fail for those. So there we go. That should get the rest of the upgrades going. Or the head upgrades going, at least. Okay, and we've got tool storage happening. Why are spades not full? Something's going wrong here. Oh, I took his spade. I broke his loop. That's what's happening. So I need to make a new one for him. I took a spade off of that square. Or a bot did. I bet that's what happened. It's probably my mushroom bots. Because Hole Digger has the wrong code here. He's not supposed to look there. He's supposed to look in storage. And same goes for Mushroom Gatherer. He needs to look in storage now. And Mushroom Planter, he's fine. I think I got all the people that use tools. Hopefully. So you can see we have a lot of logs now. We do want to change our digger. Just... it kind of bothers me when they're just constantly chopping down trees for no reason. So we are going to switch him to if this is not full, then you'll go find a tree to cut down. So that way, once our log storage is full, he'll stop cutting down trees. But that will introduce the problem I mentioned of having seed and stick issues. But what I will do is a fancy little solution where I will plant one tree right here. And I'll plant it myself even. And then that tree will be... Actually, I changed my mind. It should be right here. And we'll beat that tree with a mallet to release acorns and sticks whenever we need them. So we'll replant right there. Dig a hole right here. And as far as I'm aware, you never need to replant the tree. So grab an acorn and put that in there. And then we should be good to go. Now what's weird is when trees get cut down in the middle, their resources spawn inside of other trees, which you can't grab manually, but the bots don't have any issues finding those and grabbing those. So we're fine on that front. Our bot upgraders run out of charge. I really need to upgrade these charging bots' move speed. I need to give them that little locomotion upgrade. Okay, well, bot heads are now looking very strange. Very small heads on very large bodies. That definitely looks funny. Grab the extras here. Now we do unlock a incinerator thing. It's like a giant tiki head. And so once we have that, we can toss all these old items in there. I'm trying to think of what comes next. I'm just trying to grab all these old parts. They're everywhere. It's amazing how many parts 30 bots have. I guess 80, or I mean 90 would be the right number. Okay, so we need all sorts of stuff. We need a building team. We need to fix our teams here. We need a WOV team. There's the button. WOV team. And their job is the researching, the feeding, and the collecting of WOV. So I'm actually going to make a chest for WOV. I already have a chest. So we'll just place one over here. So then the feeder will go in here, the researcher. And we're actually going to add in a new job, which will be collector, and he'll collect it and put it in the chest first, or the crate first. And then pretty soon I'll build or set up a building team, so that I don't have to manually make these crates all the time. Okay, is my researcher done yet, though? Looks like he's still going. We've still got a few bots with their original heads. Like the digger here. It looks like most of them have gotten new stuff. Now what's happened here? Is it just the hole digger is really slow? Yeah, and he doesn't have upgraded stuff yet. So he'll get better. But he's the real slowdown. That hole digger. Okay, so then we probably need a bot making team. Call it, you guessed it, Botdistry. Make that pink, why not? So bot assembler will go in there, bot bod, bot drive, bot head, bot upgrader. Pick crafting will go in Tooldistry, and these are temp workers anyway. So I'll have my temp workers come up here and just kind of chillax. Alright, is there anybody else to upgrade? You should find this guy up here. Maybe it's because he can't upgrade a guy while he's working. Or he can't... Yeah, that's what it looks like. So since this guy's always busy, he can never upgrade him. That's probably what it is. So I'm gonna have to have my stone gatherer stop for a second. You actually come over here, and you get upgraded. I'll grab that head, and that one. Just sitting all over the place. Hey, there we go. Okay, now you can do your thing again, stone gatherer. Yeah, and we do need the whole dig. I'm actually just going to upgrade this guy myself because he really needs all the upgrades. Okay, so yep, and there we go. And I think we already have the, yeah, he's already got the drive upgrade. So that should speed his work up considerably. Reduces the delay by quite a bit, and you'll see that his digging animation is a lot faster. You compare these two guys. Actually, that looks exactly the same. Oh, it's because he has it's the drive on the bottom. I think that determines the speed of work. Yeah. So they were working slower than that. So I guess he already had the faster digging speed, it was just the finding times that was slower. But I can still give them the boot upgrade. That'll be the next big thing I do, is I'll set up an assembly line for this upgrade, and then we'll get the whole map of bots upgraded with that, and then all of them upgraded with the sensors. And it's amazing how much faster they all work when they have the sensor and speed upgrades. Now, why are you still chopping down trees? I thought I told you. Apparently I messed up my if statement. If it's not full, then chop a tree. Did I put it on somebody else? No? I don't know what happened. Huh. Maybe I just didn't hit save. Okay, so now we've got our tree. So I'm gonna move this stuff to the side for now. And we're gonna need a new... I'm probably gonna need a few more, so I'll just put these up here real quick, since they need 2 logs each. And then a bunch of sticks. Oops, don't delete. Move. V. So now we'll go grab the sticks. And one of these will be for mallets, is what I'm thinking right now. But I'll need more for various things later. This one will be mallets. That'll go right here. We'll put a chest right next to it, or a crate. And then we'll program a bot to do the things we've already programmed them to do. So user will be mallet craft 1. And you will go get a pole, store it, grab a log, come back over here, retrieve, don't actually move, grab the mallet, put the mallet in storage, repeat until it's full, and repeat forever. There we go. So now we'll have mallets. And then my bot assembler, I need you to do another round of 3 bots for me. And my bot upgrader, I think, is finally done upgrading heads. So you're gonna drop everything. And now you need to upgrade with the bodies. So you need to record picking that up now. And keep doing your thing. Alright, we're getting there, we're getting there. So then this bot is going to be the one that beats trees for a living. So he'll grab a mallet, he'll come over here. He will... Did anything even come out of that tree? Oh, I guess you just have to keep going. So, he needs to find the nearest tree, just literally this one. Move to tree, and then if... We need like a double if this or that. So what we'll do is we'll say if this is not full, then use mallet. I don't actually know if this is gonna work, but I think it might. Like if I switch those, does he actually do the right thing? Because normally the use held item is attached to the find and move commands. So like, is he gonna be able to... No, that didn't work. Okay. I thought it might not. In fact, will it work now? Yes. What if I just have an if on this that says if... Let's just say if it is full, because right now it is. Okay, so that does actually work. Okay, so what we want to do is we'll do that. Oops. Undo. We want to copy. And then if stick storage is not full, use mallet. And then all of that will just repeat until our hands are empty. I think that'll do it. Yeah. Let's see, Basher A. Basher 1. Hey, we got our crude huts researched. But then the problem is nobody's collecting these, so we actually need stick collector to extend his range down to here. And planter A, which I realize now needs to be planter 1, also needs to extend down to include the acorns there. Which means I should probably get rid of this top tree here, because it's gonna drop stuff outside of the search range for these guys. Alright, well this feels like a good, maybe a good stopping point. I'm gonna need another log collector, because he's going pretty slow. Yeah, I'll need all sorts of stuff, but we've at least got everything running. At least I did have everything running. Why am I out of mushrooms? I'm out of mushrooms because I'm out of spades. And I'm out of spades. Because, again, his spade got taken. Who is taking his spade? It's not Digger, it's not Chopper. It's not Hole Digger. It's not either of those. It's none of these guys. Huh. I'm actually not sure. And Timp Digger. Oh, it's Timp too, I bet. He probably took it. Okay, well, we'll make one more for him, and then it should work properly. That should reset his cycle. Yeah, okay, now he should be making another one for himself. Alright, well, I think I will call it an episode here. We've gotten a lot of good work done. And we'll be working towards kind of automating some of the higher tier stuff like gears. I say higher tier, it's still very early, but you know, we're still getting out of the basics right now, essentially. So we'll be able to get gears going, and we can get all our bots some speed upgrades, and then they'll start working a lot faster, and we'll put together a building team. I think will be the next big idea, so that I can get a bunch of pallets and crates and storage without having to build them all myself. So I think a building team is next on the list. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all next time.